another beautiful day in sunny California. How about moving our body today? I think the theme of class today, it'd be nice if we could just be in the moment that we're in, the space that we're in, the time that we're in. Yes, we're still having to quarantine from COVID-19, and I hope most of you are staying well. And for those who are suffering through this time, we're going to be sending you some energy today at the end of class. We're going to accumulate really good energy, and then we're going to share our energy with you to help you through this time. Let's go ahead and sit, easy cross-legged position, or another position that feels good to you. And we'll just sit and bring our attention and focus back inside of our body. Nothing else to do here, just relax. And bringing your attention even deeper inside of yourself, wherever you are, whether you're on a mat or on a chair or on a couch. Just be where you are, and it's okay to be exactly where you are right now. Just be. Nothing to do. There's nothing we have to do in this exact moment in time. We're safe, and we're okay right here inside of our own bodies. And as the earth and heavens support us, we're going to tuck our tailbone under slightly and lift tall through the spine, lifting the chest just slightly on the inhale. And on the exhale, relax. We're going to begin our Ujjayi breath, where you constrict your vocal cords. You can do that by clearing your throat or by dropping your chin slightly, which automatically constricts the vocal cords. And once you find yourself breathing in an oceanic sound through the vocal cords in and out of the nose, you can raise the chin back up. We'll do about 10 breaths. As you inhale, your belly will come away from the spine, and as you exhale, your belly button will come back towards the spine. On the exhales, relax. Begin to slow your breath down even more. Maybe counting to 4 on the inhale and 8 on the exhale. If that's too hard, just try a 2-4 or a 3-6. Allowing your out breath to be twice as long as the inhale. Slowing down. This helps your mind relax from overthinking, and it slows your nervous system down, your heartbeat. Tells your body that you're safe. Good. Continue this breath throughout the practice, but without the counting. Just keep nice, long, deep breaths through the whole practice. On your next exhale, we'll go ahead and drop the chin down to the chest and bring your right ear to the right shoulder. Inhaling, lift the chest, looking up. Left ear to left shoulder, down and around. We'll go all the way around again, opening up each side of the neck. Releasing anger, go ahead and reverse. Releasing resentment, being able to see all sides of an opinion. Really opening up our mind now. When you're done with 2 cycles there, lift the chin up to center. Keeping your chest forward, we'll exhale and look over our left shoulder. Coming through center, exhaling over the right shoulder. And coming back to center, staying tall through the spine. Exhale, left ear to left shoulder. Opening up the right side of the neck once again, releasing tension in the neck. Up through center, other side. There's no other place you need to be or anything you need to be doing. Go ahead and place your fingertips on the earth. Feel the earth. And then inhale, rise the arms up. And all the way back down, cleansing your aura. Inhaling up, stretching the spine. This time bring the hands to the heart with the exhale. Press your hands into each other, bringing the elbows up and shoulder blades back. And we'll do that one more time. Good, rise your hands all the way up. Drop your right hand down. Inhale, rise and lean to the right, opening up the left rib cage. Inhaling up and dropping the left hand and opening up the right side of the rib cage. Press into your left hand. Both sits bones are on the mat, nice and strong. Come up. We'll just go right into a twist, one way or the other for you. 3 breaths on each side. Don't squeeze too fast, just gentle on the first one. A little more on the second and a little more on the third. Really warming up the spine. Inhale, come to center. It's really nice doing yoga outside. If you can, try doing yoga outside. Everywhere you look is just a different view. You get to see the moon rising up and twisting the opposite way this time, taking your time. We don't want to injure the spine. Being out in nature itself heals the mind, the body. Like I can see my neighbor, his farm, and the hawks are flying above. And come center. My neighbor's horse is to my left. Just a gorgeous day. My house is right in front of me. Good. Let's go ahead and get on our hands and knees in tabletop position for cat-cow. Hands are right underneath the shoulders, knees are under the hips. We're gonna inhale into cow, dropping the pelvis, looking up. Exhale, belly button to spine. Push with the hands, open up the spine behind you. Do one more each side. Spread the fingers wide. Contract the low back and the neck. Contract the abs, push with the hands. Good, come back to a neutral tabletop. Walk your hands about 1.5 steps forward. Curl the toes under and come into your first down dog. So your belly button comes to spine and lift up, push your glutes to the sky. Walk your feet or walk your dog to loosen the calves. Drop your head and neck. No work in the neck. And move your shoulders away from the ears. Your shoulder blades are back onto your back. Again, relax the head and neck. And we have a local airport, so there's an occasional person flying his plane. Come to a still down dog and just support yourself top and bottom. Relax the head and neck. Inhale your right foot towards that moon up above and plant your left foot deeply in the earth, opening up your pelvis to let creativity flow through the spine. And drop that right foot right next to the left one, couple inches there, and lift the left one up. Drop that one down, and we'll come onto our hands and knees. Flatten out your legs and come on down into Sphinx. Your elbows are underneath your shoulders. Grip your hands into the earth and pull forward as your legs are tight and pushing into the mat. You can look straight ahead or slightly up. It's hard to breathe in this position, so make sure that you're really making a big belly with the inhale. And then rest your head on your stacked hands and relax your legs. On an inhale, come up into your tabletop. And then we're gonna do another back bend, so be careful. When we do back bends, you wanna squeeze your glutes slightly. We'll inhale up. On the exhale, right hand to right heel. Inhale, grab the sun and bring it back. On an exhale, tighten your abs and windmill forward. Inhaling up. And exhale, left. Inhale, reach up and back. And windmill forward, come into a child's pose. Gonna inhale up into your tabletop. Walk your hands one hand forward, curl the toes under, come into another down dog. Raise your right foot up to the sky. Good, bend your knee and stack your hips and look under your right armpit into the sky. Opening up the hips. Really good for sciatic and low back pain. And come back down into your down dog. Then inhale, raise the left foot up. And bend the knees, stack the hips, look under your left armpit. And come back into your down dog. Good. Bring your knees down and then bring your right foot in between your hands. Curl your left toes under, lift the knee, whittle that leg back, and sink down. Your drishti or focal point is about a foot ahead of your mat. pressing into your right foot as if you were gonna come up. As if. Nice and strong and active. Good. Drop the left knee, come back into tabletop, and then bring your left foot through. Curl the toes of your right leg under, lift the knee, whittle that leg back, and sink back in. Again, try not to have a lot of weight in the hands. Press into the front foot. Knee is directly over the knee. Knee is directly over the ankle. And drop that right knee and come into a cat-cow to allow the pelvis to work in a single unit instead of separating. So one cat-cow, inhaling, looking up, exhaling, looking into your heart, and come neutral. We're gonna do a down dog, but we'll inhale, look at our hands, and we'll walk our hands, all our feet, all the way to the top of the mat for a forward fold. Swaying side to side. Bend your knees slightly and then roll up through the spine slowly. Reaching up, place your hands together, squeeze your glutes a little and do a baby back bend. And hands to heart. Inhale up, swan dive down, hands to the mat, right foot back, and we'll come up into our warrior one. Left hip draws back, knee is over the ankle, shoulders are down. And exhale into plank. We'll hold here for a few moments. You can rock back and forth on the toes. Become still and place the right on top of the left. Try not to do a stink bug or sink in. Stay straight. And replace that with the left foot on top of the right. Both feet on the mat, come forward on the toes, elbows in, drop down. Rise up into cobra. Curl the toes under, down dog. Look up at your hands, walk up to meet your hands for a forward fold. And inhale up through the spine. Baby back bend. And hands to heart. Inhale up. And swan dive down, left foot back. Come into your warrior one on this side. Remember, your right hip comes back, so your hips are facing forward. You're pressing into the spine of the left foot and pulling up through both feet, so energy is just coming up from the earth into the body. You're also pulling energy down from the sky into the body. And come into your plank. Raise your right foot about hip height, flex the foot. And drop that foot. Followed by the left, up to hip height, flexing the back foot. And drop that down, exhaling all the way down. Inhaling up into your down dog. Inhale, look at your hands, walk it up to the top of the mat for a forward fold. Reverse swan dive up, baby back bend, and hands to heart. And come to the center of your mat and hop it out. Bring your feet at a 45-degree angle and make sure that your knees come out over the ankle. Come into star with an inhale, reaching through the feet and hands. Exhale, come into goddess. Stay here in goddess. Tuck the pelvis under. Make sure you're not leaning forward. Stay center and that your knees are over the ankles and that your elbows aren't back, that they're square like a goalpost. Lift the right heel or left heel off of the mat, looking straight forward. Lower that heel and rise the opposite one. And place it back, reach up into star, bring the toes facing in and come into a forward fold. And bring yourself to a flat back. It's really cool to see things upside down. It's a beautiful day. And we'll come into a squat, placing your heels on the mat. If you can't do that, then you might want to roll up a blanket and put them under the heels. Tuck the pelvis under and come tall through the spine. Place your fingertips on the earth, opening the legs and the heart, sinking into the earth, and your head is reaching for the sky. This pose can be done every day. It's very good. And we'll come down onto our seat. We'll flex our feet ahead of us, straight leg, inhale up, and exhale down. We'll bring the left leg over the right, swooping any flesh out of the way. Sit even on your sits bones, inhale up, and we're gonna be twisting to the left. Inhale, uncoil and come forward. Good. Now we're going to bring the right heel in towards our glute and see if you can get even on the mat with your sits bones. If not, you might have to put a little blanket under your right to level it out. We're going to twist the exact same way. Inhale up and twist with an exhale. Remember, it's hard to breathe into the twist, but that's where all the magic and healing is. So bring the oxygen deep down into the belly. And with every inhale, sit taller through the spine, and every exhale, belly button comes back to the spine. Inhale, uncoil, reach up, and hands down. We'll push our feet out in front of us. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Right foot over the left leg, swooping the flesh out of the way. Inhaling up. Go ahead and twist to the right. That left leg is strong, pushing in towards the floor. Uncoiling and lifting up, bringing gratitude into this very moment of living. We are alive. Go ahead and bend the left foot towards the right glute and try to center on both of those sits bones. Inhaling up and twisting the exact same way to the right. Uncoiling, bring the eternal into the moment. Today is 4/4/2020, but really it's just right now. So we'll want to lay on our backs, however you want to get there, nice and safe. Inhaling back, bringing the right ankle onto the left fleshy part of the knee, and either grabbing under or over onto the shin. You might want to rock side to side to help open up the hip. Or you might want to inhale your left knee closer to your chest and exhale the right knee further away from the right shoulder. Or you might just want to stay still, allowing Mother Earth to cradle us and Father Sky to shine its light down, giving us energy for the day, and the earth gives us enough rest, a nice balance. Yoga is about breath and the elements and the directions and God. Life, it's about life, prana. I don't know if you heard that, but my neighbor has a train. And we'll drop the left foot down and the right foot. Take a breath. And we'll place the left ankle on the right leg. You can push that leg out and then reach under the right or on top of the shin. And your choice. Enjoying the very moment, the here and now, the moment that we're in now. We're breathing now, we're feeling now, we're thinking now. Today is today, forever is forever. All we have is each other in this very moment. And you're very important. And even though I can't do yoga with you in the same room, I can do it with you here online, and that means everything to me. We are not alone. We are always enriched by the energies around us. And all we have to do is close our eyes and go within our own inner sanctuary too. But we can always have paradise or heaven inside of us right now. And then we'll place both feet on the mat and we'll rock back and forth, not side to side, back and forth. So our feet go to heaven and then back down to the earth. And we'll massage our spine this way a couple of times until we come up onto our shoulders, pointing and flexing and circling. And rolling back down and up and up and down. We'll bring our feet closer to our glutes so your fingertips can graze the Achilles or the heel. Your feet are about hip width apart. Press into your feet and hands as you exhale. As you inhale, come up through your spine and lift your pelvis to the sky for bridge. Stay here for a couple of breaths. Exhaling, push into the feet and hands. Tucking your shoulder blades under. Inhale, lifting a little higher. Allowing your intestines to defy gravity. Blood to the head.